You guys, and welcome back to another video on my channel, Smay Panther. And as you can see, we are back in Breaking Point for today's video. Now yesterday I made a video answering your Q&A questions, and it was pretty fun and I loved it. And in the video I said the last video, if it got a certain amount of likes, I would do a exposing scammers video, and it did hit the aim. So today we are going to be doing an exposing scammer video. So before we get right into the video, make sure to subscribe, like and comment, and join the hashtag Panther Squad Roblox and Discord. And we released new merch just recently, so make sure to go get it. It is pretty hot. So let's hop into it. And one quick disclaimer: there are a load of people with like alternate accounts and making similar usernames to mine, so it would be something like Samir_Panther, but without a capital P, and it looks exactly like my username, and they would copy my avatar and they would go around in Breaking Point begging for items. Now I would never do that, so just huge warning there. And people like Ellie aka CAQE, she would never do that. Along with people like Starlight Deity, I know he had a similar incident as well, and he actually full on changed his name. But yeah, just that quick disclaimer right there. So I do have screenshot proof of this scammer. I'm not gonna blur it out because this scammer has been caught multiple times, and he's not learning his lesson. He was a fan, I guess, but it's just not acceptable, I guess. So we are going to be exposing the scammer right here, right now, and let's get into it. Here is the first screenshot I have of the said scammer, and a shout out to I'm Upset, this guy right here, or this girl. I'm not going to try to judge at all, but the scammer is Trash Vibes. I know a bunch of you guys probably know him, and he has been in a video before as well. But yeah, so this guy sends a trade to I'm Upset here, and he says any item for a shout out, and I'm Upset is kind of confused, and then he says from CAQE. Now this is a scam tactic. Obviously it is fakes. Ellie's not gonna shout out I'm Upset just because some random kid came up to her telling them that CAQE is gonna give you a shout out if you give her a item. No, that's not how it works. And this is a second screenshot carrying on from CAQE, and then I am on her YouTube. So he's saying that Ellie's gonna give I'm Upset a shout out on YouTube if he receives any type of item from the person. So I'm Upset says lol, and not those though, and I'm okay, I'll meet her another time, like a legendary, animation, divine, or any of those. So now he's asking for specific items like a legendary or a animation or any type of divine. And yeah, now props to him. That type of tactic is pretty successful, because as you can see here, from shout out to that person right there, Myref or something like that. So he gave a mellow to this scam, so RIP to his mellow, because he's never gonna get that back. Oh, but I don't know how people would fall for this. So here he is, Trash Vibes in action, and Ellie actively talking to him. So he says, I am buying his infinite. I don't know if I should scam him or up to you. So I don't know. So it is pretty obvious that this guy is a scammer, and he doesn't really try to hide it. And Ellie tried to warn him. She said I wouldn't, but he never listened. Obviously he did actually scam the person that day, and yeah, that is really upsetting. Here is kind of proof that he actually is a pretty active scammer. The person, not gonna name them, he says or they say, oh, for God's sake, he's at it again. He's done it before. So Ellie was kind of surprised that he's already like been scamming and he's been caught. Yeah, to me, and I said not cool. Wow, really? Yep. I don't know if I'm surprised or not. I'm surprised he's using someone else now. Now, what they mean by using someone else now is using someone else's name. For example, he went up to people and he said, look, I'm going to give you a shout out from Ellie's channel. On Ellie's YouTube if you give me an item. That's not how it works. So maybe we should test it actually. Let's hop into a public server, and let's hop onto alt actually, and ask people if they would give items for a shout out on my channel. here is an alternate account, and I'm gonna hop straight into a game, and let's see if this works. Hopefully, I'm really hoping that no one falls for this, but let's try. Okay, here are our first people. These guys say they know Samir Panther, so we're gonna ask them. So I just asked them, would you give an item for a shout out on his channel? Okay, thank you, thanks. Now we're gonna tell them they're in a video. I'm actually very glad that these two said no right then, because loads of people always fall for it. So a huge shout out if you're watching Mike_XO and XX Citrus Gamer XX. So yeah, that is it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We gave an example there. We actually did the scam. And obviously it was unsuccessful because maybe they were my fans, I don't know. But either way, guys, be cautious of this scam going around, and please do not fall for it, because no one can help you at the point where it's done. So yeah, go join the #PantherSquad, Roblox Discord, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.